Hey, good morning, everybody. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell over there. That way you get alerted every time we come on. I did make a video yesterday, forgot to upload it. Sorry about that, but today we formed these little patterns, so we're going to go over little patterns here and there. And if you really want to learn it, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Always leave a comment if you what you want to learn more of. I think the next class we're going to do is pitchforks. Pitchforks is very good, very good strong device you can use. I guess a tool. I guess you can use into the stock market, any market. But okay, let's get going. Good morning. Today is Thursday, right? Yep, Thursday the 15th. Let's say tax time. God, it ain't. But anyways, so this morning I get up. I seen some interesting things. Thought I'd go ahead and record it. Usually I record, but I forgot to even upload it, so I just deleted the video. But this is New Zealand and Canada. This is New Zealand and Canada. The 1 hour. It's formed a pattern. Sorry, I got distracted. It's formed a pattern, and now it is doing the candle. So if you notice, one good thing about these patterns, if you start watching the candles, this is usually a good indication to get in. Now it's still got a whole hour pretty much to go, at least a good 50 minutes, 49 minutes, 48 minutes if you want to go precise, to this candle here to form. Probably go halfway. I haven't done the thing because I just jumped on here. I didn't do the take profit, stop loss or nothing. I should have done it, but anyways, I didn't do it. But anyways, here's because it just formed, and I just found it and seen it and then jumped in it as soon as this candle formed. Because if you notice, the candles kept going down. This indicating a lot of people is stop motivation, because look at it. It's got good candle here, it's been pushed down, showing it's going to go down. Got another candle, kind of indecisive. It's got wicks at both ends. You got another one, smaller. Then you got a big long one showing everybody's motivated. Then look here, this candle, if you can see it, indicates that it didn't go down, but a lot of people pushed it back up. This one's indecisive. This one's the same way. It's went down, but it's been pushed back up. So these candles indicated that there's a lot of push to go up. So this pattern is a push, saying the market's going to change, which it's gone down and gone down. That's pushed up. Another thing is, here's a big push up here. Then of course it's formed a pattern, so it's a push up. So you got three indicators that it's going to be pushed up. Got the candles, the pattern, and it's already got a big push up. And then it's it's went down. That's going to change directions. So look for it. New Zealand. I've already got in it. So where's I think right in here. I think. Next one. This one we've been doing. If you remember, I got 3 videos out of this one, this chart, this pattern that we made money off of 2 or 3 times. I got out of one too early, then it went down, but whatever. And it indicated, well, this pattern formed. Did not catch it, and I am so sorry. This one formed. Did not catch that. Wish I did. I did catch this here when it touched this and went up and eroded these candles here. And then when it fell back down, I started losing a little money. I went ahead and got out, especially when this long candle started forming. And it does go down and then it goes back up. And I stayed out of it and it didn't catch it. And this here I caught. But this line is where I took profit. The second take profit, which I didn't make it because I got out because I moved my stop loss down, and it hit it, and then continued going back down. It is what it is. I made a little bit of money off of it. I can't remember precisely, $20, $40. What a lot, but off the whole trade right here, this whole little area, I probably made, let's see, I had it right down, $423. And that's since, actually I started it Saturday. I formed a pattern Saturday. So since Saturday to now, $423. It's not bad. Off this one trade. So if I got multiple trades going on, like 1, 2, 3, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 going on, and you make $400 off each trade, $1,600 in a week. It's not bad money, especially not doing much at all, but except in the morning, and then pretty much walk away the rest of the day. A couple hours a day, let's say 2 hours a day. So let's say 6 days a week. Or say 7. Let's say you get on here 2 hours a day every 7 days. It's 14 hours. Most of the time, I work 12 hours a day. So at 12 hours a day, I just put in 2 days. So if you work at McDonald's, Burger King, it would be like working 2 days, basically. Because most people only works 12 hours a day there, so almost be like working 2 days. I don't work Sundays, but let's say you did. Let's say you're going to do 2 days, or 6 days, 2 hours a day, 12 hours. That's 1 day of work for me. And make way much more money. Let's see. More money. So let's see. So if you're working 12 hours a day, and you only work 1 day, let's say if I was working 12 hours a day, I work at least 3 days, 4 days, so I'd be working 32 hours one week, 40 something the next week. But I was only making, let's say $15 an hour. Let's say 15. Right now, if this go, I'm making $133 an hour and working basically 1 day a week. So this is where you learn it. I can't stress a lot. Learn it. Don't listen to other people. If you do get into a thing like I did, I went into a multi-level marketing company, and I lost more money listening to them trade than I did it myself. Because they would send out your alerts, and you get in this trade, and I lost about 80%, won about 20%. Now, according to them, you're supposed to be winning 80% and losing 20%. So one day I got on there and I started looking at this pattern, and I started looking at this trade, and I seen something that they already taught us in this class. I seen it and noticed that they was teaching, saying it's going to do something different. And I'm like, no, it's not, because this is what y'all told us. And also, I done my own research. I started looking at the other thing and the other people that's professionals on YouTube, and they were saying the same thing like I was saying. So I couldn't understand why. So a lot of people lost money. So then I kept thinking, well, this is what they showed us. Went back to my notes. I wrote every note down when I was going through what I consider schooling, and went back through it and looked it up. And sure enough, what they said was going to happen was going to happen, but what they was indicating to happen was not. So I done research. I wound up getting out. I started doing my own thing and realized, heck, I can do it myself and make 80% the time winning and 20% losing. So I started taking notes and listening to notes, and then got out of it. Got another one, started listening to them, same thing. They had this iRobot, supposed to be AI, supposed to be doing all your trades for you. It's intelligent, but the stop loss one time was so far-fetched that if I'd have stayed in it, and I was losing, I started losing. It seemed like most of the time, it seemed like 90% of the time, 95% of the time, I was losing in that thing. But it set the stop loss so far down one time that if I had rode it, I'd have lost thousands of dollars. And I don't understand why it moved. He had the stop loss so far down. So I got out. Sure enough, 2 or 3 trades again, it's doing the same thing. Never stopped. The stop loss is so far back. So it has a stop loss here. I've got a stop loss here for this trade. Stop loss here. Yeah, for this. And this was like way up here. I mean, it was like right here. Stop loss. I was thinking, that's crazy. So I'm going to have to wait till this thing it goes plumb up here. I mean, it would take, just in case this thing does go up through here, that would take a month or more. So you'd have been in that trade for a month, week, whatever. I mean, that's kind of just flew up through there. Anyways, I started doing a little bit more research and found somebody did a study on these places like this. So the study was that these people would tell you to do something and then do the exact opposite and make a ton of money. And so they would get everybody in the group to go one way because they had enough. If they had enough bigger group, they had enough push to do it, and they would go the opposite way and they would lose. But they would let you win a few bit of the time so that you would think, oh yeah, well okay, and instead they would do something opposite and then make a ton of money. And they would do it at 80% of the time they was winning and 20% of the time losing because of the way they was doing it. So I'm figuring that's what it was. So this company was coming out, this guy was coming out and telling people, warning, this is what these people do. And I was glad I got out of it already. Been out of, I think, for over a year when I heard this come out. So that being said, it's great to get into something to learn it. So if you do get into it and you are into it, or learn it. Don't just listen to them post stuff. Several people I know got in it, and I don't think they was doing. They really wasn't learning it. They really wasn't doing the schooling. They would just get on there and learn, like watch a little bit of it, listen to them speech, how to promote, how to recruit more people. So they was just doing that and then going by what they was telling you to get into, and then that's how they done it. And they made money off of it by recruiting other people. But now if you walked up to them and asked them, hey, what do you think this currency is going to do? How you do this? How you do that? They can't tell you. And they've been in it for 4 or 5 years. Some of them got out of it and still don't know how to trade. I got out of it and I know how to trade. So it's a good thing to go into and learn to do it, learn to trade. It's about $100, $200 a month, which is not too bad compared to some of these people charges way more than that. Plus on there, like some of these people say, well, they charge cheaper to do it here. Yeah, but you got one teacher. The other one, you have 12 different teachers, and you have classes all day long, all night long. I mean, you could have multiple things, and this person does this certain way, this person does this certain way, this place does this certain way. So when you get on there, it's like you can have regular schooling. So if you get on there at night when you get off work or during the day, you can get on there and watch it. They record it, so you can go back and watch it. So every hour you can have to say, okay, I'm going to learn the pitchfork, I'm going to learn the bat pattern, I'm going to learn trend trading, I'm going to learn teacup or head and shoulders. And you can get on there and learn them and write them down. Make sure you keep a record. I've got a book somewhere. This ain't it, but this is similar to what I've got. It's a book. You can't see it, but it's a book that's got notes in it, and that's what I done. I took my notes and wrote my notes down, and I go back and read my notes, what they've told me, and everything over the years. That's a good thing. I didn't stay in it maybe a year and got out. Went to the other one, stayed in it for about 2 months and got out. So anyways, it's a good thing. It's a bad thing and a good thing, but I don't think I tell people, if you get into it, if you get into the multi-level marketing companies, get out. Probably the 2 people that you see all the time talking, or 2 or 3 people you see talking is making $600,000 a month, they don't trade. The only thing they have done is recruited people, enough people that they keep recruiting people, and now they're just making a ton of money. That doesn't say they don't recruit people. It's just they go around and talk and tell you that this company's great, we do this is how they do it. But if you probably sit down with them and say, I'm going to give you 10 trades, trade these stocks and see how much money you can make in a week, and they'll probably, I guarantee they're probably going to lose. because they haven't done it. They just went out and recruited people, and now they're recruiting more people for the company because they are in this high level, the highest level they can get in the company, and they're making $600,000 a month. But you probably go up to them and say, how do you do a Gartley pattern? What's Fibonacci? How do you do a Fibonacci in a Gartley pattern? How does a Fibonacci translate to a Gartley pattern or butterfly pattern? Or what's the stop loss? What's the take profit? They couldn't tell you. That being said, that's about enough speech today, so let's get back to this. Now this was very interesting. I did this morning. If you notice, this is AUD USD. This is one of the patterns I'm just focusing on. This is a ABCD pattern. I'm seeing how many times it does it. It done it back here somewhere, and I missed it. I actually got in it and put my get in a little bit too far down, and it was actually so this time I narrowed it up a little bit. It's probably right in here, but I moved it back just to make sure I get into this one. So far this one has been I say about 70% correct, because I don't have that many patterns of this one on this currency, so I'm gonna say 70-30. It does do it, and then 30% it does not do it. It'll form it and then go opposite way, and then the trade never did even take place. So this one's going to be interesting. I haven't got into this one yet. I've not set my targets here, because one reason why I'm going to watch my candles. I'll probably set my alert like to right in here somewhere to tell me it's come down. You know, it'll create me alert, you know, saying it's down to, you know, here, and it's going to notify me. So then I'll come in and look at the candlestick patterns and see if I need to get in or not. Same way here. Now this one, there's two of them here, and I've tried to do it. One yellow, another one white. So you can see the white one. It's hard to see these. Try to make it a little thicker. My kids are up. Try to make it a little thicker. So maybe they're upset. So anyways, here's the white one. You know, there's AB off this one. This is A, then B, then C, then D, and here's your A, B, C. A, B, C. I'm getting mixed up. D, that one. Then you got the A, B, C, D here. So the first one looks like it's going to take in is this one. So we put a buy limit, and it's going to come down, bounce off, and go back up. We take a profit here on the first one. I'm not doing the second one. The second one's up in here somewhere. Don't care about it. Just want the first one. This one's your sell. So it comes out, hits it. I'm sorry, this is your buy. This is your first take profit target. So it comes out, bounce off, hits here, should do it. Now, that being said, this is where it gets interesting. According to these Fibonacci's and all this you do, this should come back up and hit here and come back down. So here's your sell limit. So I don't know which one's going to hit first, but if one of them hits first, I may put me a take profit on the second one, because this is indicating it's going to go way up. So I'll probably put me another take profit here, because this might come down to, you know, here and then go back up and hit here and come back down. But according to the rules, I mean, according to what I'm reading here, it should come down here, hit here, and come back up. So I'll probably get into it twice, put a second take profit here, and have two trades going on the same, and going up, and then hit here, have another one coming back down, and take one take profit on the sell, which would be here. I've already set my stop loss up, so on my sell and my buy. So if it comes out to here, the buy will be voided. If it goes up to here, it will be voided. So that was on this pattern here, AUD USD 1 hour. I'll leave these up if y'all want to do it. I'll pause the video if you want to get, you know, take pictures of this or get in it, watch it. But like I said, I'm going to watch the candles. If I'd have watched the candles on the previous one, I don't think I have it on here anymore. Yeah, here it is. No, that's not it. See, that ain't for them. I don't remember where it was at now. Yes, I said it might have been right in here somewhere. Anyways, it went down, and I had my. If you go back and look at one of the old videos, it shows it where it come down. It went right above where I said it was going. It went straight up, and it would have been a perfect trade. But anyways, I missed it, and it would have been a great one because it went way up. So you hit 2 target things and everything. Now that being said, if this thing comes down and hits here, starts going back up, let's say it comes up, I put me another one, I take both of them, it hits here, starts coming back down, it doesn't say that I can't come up here, move my stop loss down to here, and if it gets close to my sell take profit, it starts getting close to it, let's say I can grab my take profit and move it down and let it ride on down. Move my stop loss down, let that come on down, move it down, you know, then I can put my stop loss here on my take profit 1, so then I'm perfectly in it, and that thing, it says it comes on down here, and then I'll just move my stop loss on down, and then, you know, keep taking profit. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you sit here and do it all day, or you can do it on your phone and watch it, or anytime you're popping in and out on it, go for it. There's nothing wrong with it. Man, I have no clue when I marked that one, so let's take that one off. I better mark it. I may. No, I don't think it was the one. I think it's the one I had marked before. Swiss franc. I don't know the one I accidentally marked. So I mean, trying to make sure I didn't. I thought there was another one. I'm watching. Oh, you know what? Might have been the daddy or the, what was it, how many is it? Let's go to 15 and we'll quit. Yeah, I think it was the daddy. Might have been I was watching that candle earlier this morning. It was a completely, you can go up the candle and go up the last 3 and went down. So that might be what I was marked it for. We'll watch it. All right, let's go back to one. Yep, so here's the first one I pulled up this morning. We're doing good. So if I want to get out of it, I should get out of it now. That'd be my first take profit. Or I can wait till it goes 618. just gonna let it sit in here. But anyways, that being said, the news is on this one is New Zealand is at 5:45 my time. Japan I don't get into. USD is 8:30. Federal chair power. These are red folders, so anything with USD from now to 10:30 don't. Your time. This is my time. You might have a different time. I would not get in with anything with USD, which I got one right here. Which I'm not in this one. This one I'm not in. I just want to show y'all that pattern that formed again. Instead of pitchfork. Here, that'd have been a good trade to get into. See, touched here. Pitchfork's very good, and pitchfork it doesn't. We'll go over pitchfork some other time because my kids are up and they're fixing to run in here. Pitchforks are very useful, and they're not really a wrong way of doing it, but the best way to do it is when you find a pattern like this. You can have your pattern and that tells you, indicate where it can go. I wonder. The camera's got a line in it now. You see it on my forehead? I hope it don't show up in the rest of it, but anyways, we're gonna get off here. I gotta get going. Kids up. Good Lord, I've been on 25 minutes. I didn't even realize that. But anyways, y'all have a good day. Happy trading. And I'll talk about pitchforks next time because I didn't realize it was 25 minutes already. So other than that, have a good one. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and we'll go from there. You can also leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn in the trade. You can actually email me, and I'll put my email up here somewhere on the charts. You can email me and ask for anything. Never mind. I probably won't. Yeah, or go to my website. You can go to my website and leave me a comment, or just leave me a comment under the YouTube channel. So I probably won't put my email up there because I did that one time before, and I got a whole bunch of people spamming me, and I don't care for that. But anyways.